In our minds, we sometimes get caught up in endless thinking, like being trapped in a confusing maze. Every thought feels overwhelming, like waves crashing on the shore. But don't worry, Stoicism offers wisdom to help us navigate our thoughts. Let's explore 10 Stoic secrets to stop overthinking and take control of our minds. Lesson 1. Overcome negative thinking. When things get tough, Stoics teach us to use our minds to stay strong. Negative thoughts often come into our minds, making us feel unsure and sad. But deep down, we can find the strength to deal with these bad feelings. Stoicism tells us to think logically and accept that we can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we react. Stoics believe in the idea of what we can control and what we can't. This helps us find peace inside, even when life is uncertain. When negative thoughts come, we should stop and think if they come from things we can control or things we can't. Instead of trying to change things we can't, we should focus on how we respond to them. One important tool Stoics use against negative thinking is changing how we see things. We can turn bad thoughts into good ones by changing our perspective. Every problem is a chance to grow, every difficulty a chance to show how strong we are. Instead of feeling down when we fail, we should see it as a lesson that helps us become better. Stoicism also reminds us that our emotions don't last forever. Just like clouds passing in the sky, negative thoughts come and go. By being aware of our thoughts without letting them control us, we can stay calm. We learn to guide our minds through tough times, knowing that storms will eventually pass. Stoics also believe in being thankful to fight negative thoughts. By focusing on the good things in our lives, we build strength to face challenges. Even when things seem really bad, there's always something to be thankful for. Being grateful helps us see the bright side of life, even when it's hard. Stoicism teaches us how to deal with negative thoughts and tough situations. By understanding what we can control, seeing problems as opportunities, staying mindful and being grateful, we can overcome negativity and become stronger. Let's use the wisdom of Stoicism to face life's challenges with courage and strength. Lesson 2. Lead a genuine life. Each person is like a thread woven into the fabric of existence. Living genuinely means being true to oneself, guided by Stoic principles. In a chaotic world, it's easy to lose sight of who we are, but Stoics remain steadfast in their commitment to virtue and reason. Stoicism teaches us to live in harmony with nature, not just accepting life, but actively engaging with it. It means understanding ourselves deeply, recognizing our strengths and weaknesses, and aligning our actions with our moral compass. Authenticity for Stoics isn't about fitting in or seeking pleasure, but about pursuing virtue as the highest good. The core virtues of Stoicism, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, guide us toward a meaningful life. Wisdom helps us seek truth and make good decisions. Courage gives us strength to face our fears and endure challenges. Justice calls us to treat others fairly and work for the common good. Temperance helps us control our desires and live in balance. In a world focused on materialism and appearances, Stoics shine as examples of authenticity. They value inner virtue over outward wealth, finding happiness in their pursuit of excellence. They don't rely on others' approval or fear life's uncertainties, finding peace within themselves. Living genuinely means accepting life's uncertainties with bravery and resilience. We can't control everything, but we can control our own thoughts and actions. Adversity isn't something to fear, but an opportunity for growth. It means living each moment with purpose, aware of life's fleeting nature. To lead a genuine life, as Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, we must first know ourselves deeply. We embrace our true selves, both light and dark, and focus on inner virtues rather than external wealth or status. It's about living with conviction, in harmony with nature, and finding meaning in striving for excellence. Lesson 3. Focus on solutions rather than issues. When life throws challenges our way, Stoicism teaches us to focus on finding solutions instead of getting stuck on the problems. Stoic philosophy encourages us to approach difficulties with a rational mindset, understanding that we can't always control what happens, but we can control how we react. A key idea in Stoicism is distinguishing between what we can control and what we can't. By putting our energy into things we can influence, we're better able to deal with challenges. For example, if something goes wrong at work, instead of getting upset about it, we can focus on improving our skills or seeking feedback to do better next time. Stoicism also teaches us to be resilient in tough times. Rather than letting setbacks bring us down, we can see them as chances to learn and grow. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to us, but how we deal with it that matters." So instead of reacting with anger or self-pity, we can respond with patience and courage. Acceptance is another important Stoic idea. Stoics understand that some things are beyond our control, and fighting against them only makes us suffer more. Instead, we can accept things as they are and focus on making the best of the situation. This doesn't mean giving up, but rather adapting and persevering despite the challenges. Stoicism teaches us to face life's challenges head-on, focusing on finding solutions rather than dwelling on the problems. By cultivating resilience, acceptance, and a clear understanding of what we can control, we can navigate through tough times with strength and grace. This not only helps us, but also inspires others to face their own challenges with courage and wisdom. Lesson 4. Avoid comparing yourself to others. In life's peaceful setting, it's important to walk with the steady stride of a philosopher and resist the temptation to compare ourselves to others. When we measure ourselves against others' achievements or failures, we lose control over our own lives, seeking validation from outside sources. Stoics find comfort in the idea that each person has their own unique path, shaped by fate and guided by reason. For Stoics, comparing ourselves to others goes against their philosophy. Why should we judge our progress based on someone else's journey? Each person is unique, with their own strengths, weaknesses, and circumstances. Comparing ourselves to others undermines our own worth and potential. Stoics believe true success comes from living a virtuous life, aligning our actions with reason and virtue. It doesn't matter if our achievements are celebrated by others or remain unseen. What matters is living with integrity and facing life's challenges with courage and wisdom. In life's arena, we're both spectators and participants, facing ups and downs with grace and calmness. Stoics don't measure their worth by external recognition or possessions, but by their inner peace and resilience. Comparing ourselves to others only leads to negative feelings like envy and resentment, which distract from living a virtuous life. Instead of focusing on others' successes or failures, Stoics look inward, cultivating inner virtue and finding fulfillment in living according to their principles. Let's free ourselves from the trap of comparison and embrace Stoic wisdom. Let's walk our own path confidently, striving for excellence in our thoughts and actions. In the end, it's not external success that matters, but the inner strength and wisdom we gain through our experiences. Lesson 5. Limit social media and news consumption. In today's busy world, we're bombarded with information from all sides. Social media draws us into comparisons, while news outlets push sensational stories to grab our attention. But amid this chaos, we must remember, our peace of mind is valuable, and we can protect it. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy from Athens, offers timeless wisdom for our modern lives. It teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. This helps us find inner peace even when the world around us feels overwhelming. One important Stoic idea is recognizing our limited attention and energy. Every moment spent on social media or news could be spent on more meaningful things. By cutting back on these distractions, we reclaim our time for activities that truly fulfill us. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, warned against wasting time on trivial things. His advice is as relevant today as it was centuries ago. In a world full of distractions, we must protect our attention and use it wisely. Too much social media and news can harm our mental health. Studies show a link between excessive use and feelings of anxiety and depression. Limiting our exposure to these negative influences makes room for more positive experiences. Seneca, another Stoic thinker, emphasized finding peace in the present moment. In a world of constant worry, this mindset is revolutionary. It means our happiness isn't tied to external events, but comes from within. Stoicism doesn't mean ignoring the world's problems. It teaches us to face challenges with courage and clarity. But it also reminds us to prioritize our mental and emotional well-being. Just as we protect ourselves from physical harm, we should shield ourselves from negativity online. In summary, Stoicism offers a refuge from the chaos of modern life. By cutting back on social media and news, we reclaim our time and energy for what truly matters. In doing so, we follow the wisdom of the ancient Stoics and find peace and fulfillment in today's world. Lesson 6. Help other people. In life's big stage, filled with many challenges and victories, Stoic wise people stand out as models of strength and goodness. They follow principles that are more important than just luck. They tell us to always do what's right and to care for others. In the complex web of human life, each person is connected and depends on others. Knowing this means understanding our shared humanity and our duty to help others. When things get tough, Stoic people don't only think about themselves. They reach out to help those who need it, offering comfort, guidance, and support. Their acts of kindness bring people closer together, creating a stronger community based on understanding and unity. By helping others, we find meaning in our own lives, moving beyond selfishness to share in the richness of human experience. But Stoic kindness isn't just about feelings or impulse. It comes from a deep understanding of how the world works. In the grand scheme of things, each person has a role to play, and disrupting that balance causes problems. Stoics see themselves as guardians of fairness, working to restore balance and bring hope to dark situations. In tough times, Stoics see a chance not only for personal growth, but also for making the world better. They teach us that hard times aren't a sign of being abandoned by the divine, but a call to be our best selves and help others. How we respond to challenges shows our true character and leaves a mark on history. In a world where emotions often cloud judgment, Stoics stand firm in their moral beliefs. They stay calm and wise, showing others the way through life's storms. They know that true greatness isn't about money or power, but about being good and helping others. So let's learn from the Stoics and make helping others a priority in our lives. By showing kindness and understanding, we honor our shared humanity and contribute to a better world. Let's be lights in the darkness, leading others toward hope and goodness. In doing so, we create a legacy of love and service that will last forever. Lesson 7. Develop a sense of humor. In life's big theater, Stoics would advise us to watch as spectators, not get too caught up in being actors. Imagine yourself sitting in the front row, watching life's ups and downs like a comedy show. When you see people facing challenges and making mistakes, remember you're just watching, not participating. When life seems crazy or unfair, it's important to keep your sense of humor as a shield against tough times. Think about a time when everything goes wrong. Your plans fall apart, leaving you frustrated. Instead of feeling down, try to find the funny side of things. See the irony in the chaos and the jokes hidden in the mess. Life often tests us with a mischievous smile, so why not laugh back and not let problems ruin your mood? Stoics would tell us to see life from a bigger perspective. Think about the small annoyances we face every day, like spilling coffee or getting stuck in traffic. These things can seem huge in the moment, but if we look at them with humor, they become less of a big deal. In the grand scheme of things, do these small problems really matter? Of course, having a sense of humor doesn't mean ignoring real challenges. Life has its tough moments, and it wouldn't be right to laugh them off. But even in hard times, laughter can help us see a way through. Take Diogenes, for example, a philosopher who found joy in simplicity. When he saw a child drinking water with his hands, he laughed at himself for needing a cup. In moments of defeat, he found humor, showing that laughter can help us cope with difficulties. So when life throws challenges our way, let's try to face them with a smile and a laugh. Laughter can help us through tough times, reminding us that there's joy even in sorrow. Let's embrace Stoic humor, finding laughter in everyday life and comfort in the absurd. After all, as Shakespeare said, life's like a play, and we're all just actors. So why not enjoy the show? Lesson 8. Learn from your mistakes. In Stoic wisdom, making mistakes is seen as a crucial part of growing as a person. These slip-ups are opportunities to learn and improve. Instead of fearing or avoiding mistakes, Stoics believe we should embrace them as chances to become better versions of ourselves. When we fail, Stoics don't feel ashamed or hopeless. Instead, they face their mistakes with determination to learn from them. Admitting when we're wrong isn't a weakness, but a sign of humility and a desire to grow. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, said, "A man who has made a mistake and doesn't correct it is making another mistake." Stoics believe in amor fati, loving our fate. This means accepting that every part of our journey, including our mistakes, is important. Rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, Stoics focus on the present and what they can learn from it. Marcus Aurelius said, "The obstacle is the way," meaning challenges help us grow. But learning from mistakes requires reflection. Stoics constantly examine themselves to understand why they make mistakes and what they can learn from them. This helps them see their strengths and weaknesses more clearly. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Stoics also know that true wisdom comes from enduring mistakes. Just as metal is strengthened by fire, people become stronger through challenges. Every setback teaches us courage, resilience, and perseverance. Epictetus said, "Difficulties show us what we're made of." In striving for self-improvement, Stoics don't dwell on past mistakes, but use them to move forward. With the lessons learned, they set goals with renewed determination. Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a person perfected without trials." Learning from mistakes isn't just a Stoic idea, it's a crucial part of being human. By facing our errors with humility and resilience, we open doors to personal growth and self-discovery. Let's welcome each stumble as a chance to learn and grow, remembering that our reactions to mistakes are what truly matter. Lesson 9. Never forget that you are not alone. It's easy to feel alone, like we're sailing through rough waters all by ourselves. But deep down, we're never truly alone. The universe surrounds us, connecting us all with its silent wisdom of being interconnected. Even in our darkest moments, we're connected by the shared experiences of humanity. The Stoics, ancient philosophers whose ideas still resonate today, understood this truth well. They knew that our sense of being separate individuals is just an illusion that disappears when we recognize our connection with all living things. Stoicism encourages us to embrace our place in the grand scheme of life, acknowledging our interdependence with everyone else. When we do this, we realize that our struggles, triumphs, and who we are all part of the larger human experience. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic emperor, wrote about this interconnectedness in his book, Meditations. He said, "Think of the universe as one living being, with one soul and one consciousness. Everything is connected to this one being." He captured the essence of Stoic philosophy, the understanding that we're all connected. When we feel joy, others share in it. When we're sad, there's someone ready to comfort us. Stoicism also teaches us to find comfort in nature, drawing strength from its constant rhythms. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, said, "Nature gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth so we can listen twice as much as we speak." By listening to the sounds of nature, we connect with the world around us. We realize that our struggles are small compared to the eternal dance of nature. But Stoicism doesn't tell us to just accept our circumstances. It gives us the courage to face challenges head-on, knowing we're supported by humanity's collective strength. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, said, "We can't become better without facing challenges. When we embrace difficulties, we become stronger and wiser." Stoicism also teaches us to be grateful for the good things in our lives, even when times are tough. Epictetus said, "A wise person doesn't focus on what they don't have, but appreciates what they do." By shifting our focus to what we have, we see how rich life truly is, finding joy in simple pleasures. Stoicism shows us that we're never alone. We're all connected, like threads in a fabric, and our individuality is part of something bigger. When we embrace our connection with others, we find comfort, strength, and purpose. So let's walk through life with open hearts and strong determination, knowing that unity helps us find our true selves. Lesson 10. Stay positive. Stoicism provides a timeless philosophy that helps us build inner strength and resilience. Instead of being controlled by outside forces, Stoicism teaches us to find peace within ourselves, regardless of what's happening around us. Stoics believed in staying positive even when facing tough times, seeing challenges as opportunities to grow and improve. A key idea in Stoicism is focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we can't. This means understanding that we can't always control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond. By directing our efforts toward what we can influence, we empower ourselves to handle difficult situations with grace and dignity. Practicing Stoicism means finding inner peace that isn't dependent on external things. Instead of chasing fleeting happiness from material possessions, we seek a deeper contentment from within. This inner calm helps us stay steady through life's ups and downs, knowing our well-being isn't tied to outside circumstances. Stoics also emphasize gratitude as a daily practice. By focusing on the things we're thankful for, no matter how small, we shift our attention away from what's lacking in our lives. This attitude of gratitude boosts positivity and resilience, helping us weather tough times. Another key Stoic idea is amor fati, or loving fate. Instead of resisting challenges, Stoics encourage us to embrace them as part of our journey. By accepting and even welcoming difficulties, we turn obstacles into opportunities for growth and self-discovery. This mindset gives us the courage and strength to face life's challenges head-on. Stoicism also teaches us to cultivate virtues like wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. By striving to embody these virtues, we become better equipped to handle life's challenges and contribute positively to society. Through acts of kindness, compassion, and integrity, we spread positivity and build a more connected community. In summary, Stoicism offers us a timeless guide for living a purposeful, resilient, and peaceful life. By embracing Stoic principles, we can develop a mindset that helps us thrive in any situation, finding meaning and fulfillment even in tough times. Let's embrace Stoic wisdom, maintain a positive outlook, and journey toward a life of growth and happiness. Let's listen to the timeless advice of Stoicism and start our journey towards self-discovery, inner peace, and genuine happiness. May these 10 Stoic secrets be like guiding lights to help us navigate life's challenges. May we come out of difficult times with bravery, calm minds, and wise spirits.